Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome in, everyone. This is your Hellhound boss, Saerin here. Hello. Perfect timing. Did you summon me? Welcome in, Regulus's mustache, immortal 𝐂𝐴𝐡𝐚𝐭 fuzzy ducky, 3 times faster, jaded scientist. Good day, oh lucky one. Is it our lucky day? Could it be the 13th of the Friday of the September? Right when I said that, I'm desyncing. Wait. Oh my gosh. What does this mean? My body's under possession. Do you like this expression I have on my face right now? She has the 1,000-mile stare. I have been training on how to talk without moving my lips because I think this makes me look friendlier. Do you think this gives me a more friendly looking appearance, would you say? She has seen things. I have seen many things, it's true. Oh, now I see you. I always do wonder about those little special quirks where you can sleep with your eyes open and talk without moving your mouth. So just training a little bit, just doing a little bit of training. There are certainly worse screens to freeze on. I'm just speaking to you all from the future. It's Saturday for me. Oh my gosh, what does the future say about us? What are the lotto numbers? Tell me now. You can become a ventriloquist. Ooh. I feel like that art form is dead. Have you seen a ventriloquist in the last 5 years? Friendly appearance. Didn't I look very friendly? Very what are people saying? Very mindful. Very demure. Yippee, not that. 6969. Oh, write that down, everyone. Write that down. It's already Saturday here, boss. Good luck with your Friday the 13th, guys. How did yours go? It looks like you survived, which is a good sign already. Yes. So Vila's story, we gotta do a react style stream. That's right. That's right. We are today. We're gonna be playing, watching, reacting to the Vila character story. Dawn arrives as usual, and as you may know, I am time traveling a little bit. I'm time traveling a bit because this event ended, I believe, several days ago, a week ago. I don't even know anymore. Probably a week ago. So we're traveling into the past. Yes, I received these secret files from the Reverse 1999 team, which allows me to travel back in time. Meaning I'm getting this from 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐿's YouTube channel. 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐿's YouTube channel. I'll link this in the description box, but this is what we're gonna be watching today. 2 weeks ago? There's no way. It's been 2 weeks since the Vila story ended. Is there only 1 more week left until Windsong's gone? Are you sure? Is that for certain? 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐿 the goat, it's true. 6 days left. Would pay money for a decent zombie horde. We love zombie. Next Thursday. Oh my gosh. 1 more week till Lucy. I need to save up more. No. Is Lucy's banner gonna be running only for 3 weeks? Uh-oh. Well, I have seen that some people are split about Lucy. Some people are saying they want to start playing reverse now that they've seen Lucy, and some people are saying that they won't roll for Lucy because she's a little scary. What do we think about that? 42 days! Oh, okay, that's good. Lucy banner is a whole vent. Okay, perfect. Lucy, I think, runs the whole patch. Okay. Yes, the JP bros. Which side are the JP bros on? What side are they on? Are they on the side of, ooh, sexy lady? Or are they on the side of like, oh my god, robo takeover? Cowards pull for the robot wife. Exactly. Have you heard say JP bros are just discovering the oranges? And it's glorious? What? How? There's, oh, how are they just now discovering it? How? What timeline are they coming from? POV, you're a new reverse 1999 player. The game got popular because of Robo. Ah, I see. Ah, the JP Twitter algo. It's doing its work. It's doing its work. we need to try to commune with the JP bros. Yes. So are you spending for Lucy? There's a lot of good characters coming out next patch, but I am a free-to-play loyalist so far in the reverse 1999 world. I can't say the same for Star Rail because I did get some gifty gifts. So but on reverse, I've still been free to play. I feel like reverse is a really easy to maintain as free to play playing style game. Except for the skins, except for the outfits. The outfits are just evil. The outfits are just evil. The underlined keyword here is so far. Free to play, so no regular skins. No! Oh my gosh. It's not fair. I feel like the skin that I've liked most so far is the Eternity one though. So if I've managed to survive the Eternity skin, then I can survive anything. Yeah. Or so I hope. I've only spent money on skins so far. That's respectable. That's respectable. If you pay monthly pass enough, you eventually have the crystal for skins! Stop trying to persuade me. My fortitude, my perseverance, my mental willpower is strong enough. Are you gonna watch the Lucy character trailer? I should. Are all of them out already except for the X Factor? Are they out already? I don't remember. I thought they usually come out on weekends. Let me check. Lucy trailer. Oh, it's giving me another Lucy. This is Scarlett Johansson. This is Scarlett Johansson. 10 years ago. What was this? She looks like a robo gal here as well. Is Lucy just a robo gal name? Support the devs, that's true though. If you can spend and if you want to spend, I think it's good. Oh, Lucy trailer came out 4 days ago. It's been a bit. My free-to-play willpower is draining in HSR. It's true though. It's good that they don't have skins in Star Rail. I like that movie, fun sci-fi. I like Scarlett Johansson. Monthly pass gives you 300 purple thingy-majiggies. So in 3 months, you have enough for 1 skin. That's nice. Live reaction. Or you can pay directly. Yeah, the problem is that if I don't buy it when the skin's first launching at the discounted price, I'm like, oh, I've lost my chance. It's over. It's over for me. I think the only game skin I've ever purchased in a gacha game was in Genshin Impact for the deluxe skin. The ponytail. The ponytail was powerful. Yeah. But I still miss his original forehead. So sometimes I'll take it off and go like, oh, there's the Diluc I know. The Delulu skin, exactly. Speaking of Genshin, they did a McDonald's collab. Ooh. Ooh, I haven't been too connected to the Genshin community for a while, but I know there's some drama llama happening there. I know some people are boycotting, so I'm not too sure what the environment is like in Genshin right now. I have not stayed informed about the issues. I think the totally legally distinct from Route 66 patch is gonna be the one that finally gets me to buy 2 skins! Oh my. Isn't there always drama? I think so! There was a whole drama about the Genshin content creators, but now I think it's drama about the voice actors, I think? I'm not too sure. The boy cat found dead in a ditch 1 week after, it's true. I've heard the boycotting failed, no surprise really. Yeah, I heard people were just not spending money, but still playing the game. I guess there are different levels to boycotting, but... Hello, Mohammed. Welcome in. There's a related one in Star, really? I think it's because I try so hard to stay away from any of the spoilers that none of the algos recommend these things to me. I get no gacha related things in my For You pages. Uh-oh. That's a smart move. Yeah, I've trained my algo. A rigorous training montage. But so far, nothing scandalous about reverse, so that's good. How to train your algo. Yeah, now my algo, my For You page just shows me murders. You know that Twitter page that tells you about like historical facts? And then there's the creepy.org Twitter page as well. So, yeah. I don't know. Thanks, you sold. I'm still boycotting McDonald's, so I guess gotta uninstall my Genshin because God, they're really tone deaf. Yeah. I know there's a boycott list. The only drama situation, whatever I know from Reverse, was DK artwork from her anecdote. Oh, maybe I'll have to look into that. The scandal was bad translation. Murders? Excuse? You can't just say that out of nowhere. It's the thing where they grab you with some morbid detail and then it's a 3-paragraph description about what happened 15 years ago and I just have to read everything. I just have to read it. You can't just tell me someone got stuffed in a bin and not tell me what happened, you know? I need to read the rest, see if they got caught so that I can regain my safety, my sense of safety. Apparently Lucy has made Reverse sort of blow up in popularity with the Japanese audience. Well, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe they've already been ahead of the times with the robo-loving community. They already have mechs and everything over there. So maybe it's just natural. I didn't know that they would be more into the voluptuous beauties. Voluptuous metal beauties. But I love that for them. Also, unexpected Reverse collab with Discovery. Yeah, that was such a funny thing to see in their 1-year live stream. The collab with the Discovery Channel. I kind of love that. I love that. I love that Reverse has been known for being good in researching different cultures and taking like snippets and tidbits from here and there and exploring that, and now becoming officially partnered with the Discovery Channel. I want to know who's going to narrate the In the Wild. Hello, Vanwell. Welcome in. These are the people who made 2B. Of course they will like Lucy. That's true. That is true. Come play Reverse 1999 and join in our trauma over oranges. We support you. It was only a matter of time before they found the robos. That's true, that's true. I like how some of the Western audience is like, no, I'm not gonna pull for Lucy. Her skin situation scares me. And now the Japanese audience is like, Robo lady. I want my grandpa narrator to voice the Discovery. That would be genius. I love that. They should, actually. They should. Where has he gone? What is the lore about this? Is there any confirmed or theorized lore about where our grandpappy narrator went? And why the Grandmama replaced him? What is it? I know some people are thinking maybe he got stormed, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Learn about racial tensions in the 1920s with Schneider. 2B never looked at that much like a robot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Robos unite the world. It's true. Even in Star Rail. Even in Star Rail, the robo characters are quite strong. Hey boss, can't stay for long, but just felt like I should pop in to say hi before my D&D sesh. Thank you for popping by. Have a fun D&D sesh. I kind of want to do a D&D situation one day. I've never actually done that before. Like such a roleplay heavy situation. I feel like the only roleplay-ish thing I've done is the GTA server, and I felt like, oh my god, so this is what it means to roleplay. I was like, oh, they're talking to me in a British accent. British. How are they doing that? I don't understand. Did they go to boarding school in Britain for a week to train for this? I don't know. Have you played Baldur's Gate? I have not. I have not. How are you going to do the Vila character story? Isn't it finished already? Well, of course, with a little bit of time traveling magic, aka through Merui's channel. We are blessed by Merui's channel, where they have the story recorded, so we'll be watching that and reading along, watching along. I'll leave this in the description box later as well. Did you have fun with some of the Holostars in GTA? I did! It was actually so fun. It was super, super, super fun to play. They were very wild. Role-playing is fun if you have friends who are really into it. Yeah, yeah, it's true. But all right, let's head on over, shall we? Let's head on over. Let's go. Oh, as you can see, we're definitely on Merui's channel. Dawn arrives as usual. Vila character story. 4K. 4K? Do I have 4K available to me? Honestly, I don't think my screen goes to 4K though. Let's just do HD. Boop. Okay. There we go. With the power of technology. Do I have volume on? I do. Okay, let's see what this... Oh! You know what? This BGM actually gives me a bit of a fisherman vibe, doesn't it? A little fisherman. A little fisherman-y. At dusk. Preface.
The 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 University Hospital received a rare case today.
A rare case? Oh my god, what?
The patient's veins irreversibly transformed into electric wires.
Wait, what? Wait, this is the storm thing, right? This is the... These are the storm side effects, isn't it?
Have undergone necrosis. The director said they would invite more.
Hey, boss, how are you tonight? I'm doing well. Welcome in, Trevin.
Research direction.
I feel like this is one of the spookier storm side effects, like your veins and things turn into wires. Can you still charge yourself into a port? What happens at that point?
Compatibilities between the patient's new wired veins and different appliances.
No! It's like when you go to Europe and your plugins don't work anymore. Your outlets don't work anymore. The voltage is all wrong. That's what they're saying right here. They're like, yes, the people whose veins turned into wires, they don't seem to match the ones in my toaster. The radio in the St. Pavlov's Foundation. Okay. Still, Vila listens to it carefully, trying to parse out every snippet of information. Turn into Bang Boo, I love that. Reaching out her arm, she gropes for the button and manages to silence the radio, whose sound has been a nuisance of news. Ooh! 1 hour and 50 minutes. He's late. Very late. Who's she waiting for? She rubs her hands before balling them at her side. Patience, she reminds herself, is a universal virtue. Alright, who do we think she's meeting? Let me think. At the St. Pavlov Foundation. We know a few people from the St. Pavlov Foundation. It must be either ex-Medpocket. Who else? And there were some kind of like NPC characters last time we went to the St. Pavlov. But I don't know. X? Maybe X? Maybe X? Maybe X? The guest room from South of, yeah, where she turned into coat hanger, I remember. Patience from a coming change for a new opportunity. A universal virtue, perhaps, but one being tested to its limits here. Mr. Name Day must have been stopped by some important business. Send word because of its gravity, of course.
I should have gone with him. I could have seen the children sooner.
The children! Where are the children? It's right. Didn't they send all the children here for lessons on arcane stuff? Arcane lessons? He was in the 𝐂𝐡𝐚 story. Exactly. I recognize the name. He was in the 𝐂𝐡𝐚. Was it only in the antidote? I feel like we've heard it somewhere else too, but I'm not too sure. The guy who met 𝐂𝐡𝐚. But I'd rather do something than just wait around like this. She looks around, her eyes landing on the television. Even a temporary guest room in the Foundation proves spacious, yet cozy. Everything here is more elegant and open than anything Vila has seen since she came ashore. This comfort comes included with a full range of amenities. For example, a real functioning personal TV. It's like she's at a hotel. She's just having a nice little hotel stay. I didn't know the St. Pavlov was like a 5-star experience. This event takes place before Verdon's main story. And hello, Shida, welcome in. Good morning to you. Vila isn't overly familiar with these appliances. A TV can't be so hard to use. After a click, pictures begin to stream onto the TV. We're watching Swan Lake. I feel like, you know what? 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 could pop up at any moment with this kind of music happening. It's a classic. I'm not surprised to find even people in the Far East appreciate it. But I'm not really in the mood for a ballet. I prefer something else. Instead of Swan Lake... Oh, wait, this is scary. I don't like this. This is weird. I don't like this. What does this mean? How is Vila connected to Swan Lake? What does this mean? How can these all be playing Swan Lake? Maybe they just paid for one channel. There's nothing else. No other program but Swan Lake. With each switch of the channel, the show creeps closer to its end. A stuttering prince lowers onto one knee, reaching out his arms to Odette. At this moment, she hears hurried footsteps coming from the corridor, followed by a knock on the door.
Madam.
Who are you? Yes? Please come in? I like that she raises her hand to tell them to come in. I'm so sorry, Miss Vila. Who's dead? There's no way. There's no way they killed the children, right? Mr. Name Day, catch a breath. Is it the kids? Did something happen to the kids?
It's...
Oh, right! This is what he looked like. I forgot what he looked like. Oh, did we ever try shipping him with 𝐂𝐡𝐚? I feel like I would do that. I feel like I would be the type to say, you know what? You know what? They look kind of good together. He had the swag fits too. I like his jacket. Vila is so adorable. It's true. Isn't she such a cutie? She just raises her hand and says, yes, come in. Fun fact, the Swan Lake is the Easter egg. When Soviet fall, they change every TV station into Swan Lake? Really? Oh, that's spooky. That is spooky. That is spooky. Was it a planned signal during that time? It must have been. The gay. That is a ship. Is it an official ship? Do more people than just me ship it? This school occasionally demands sacrifices. Uh-oh. You ship 𝐂𝐡𝐚 with best smart boss. That's also true. That's also true. But you know, sometimes the gay ships are more compelling. It became associated with political turmoil in the USSR. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
The storm.
Oh, it's happening right now. Okay. The storm? What do you mean?
And Avgust has gone missing.
Avgust! Not our Avgust! Our Avgust! Our Avgust! Our Avgust. No, not our baby. I can't believe this. Our baby. I feel like he would already be planting sunflowers all throughout the St. Pavlov. Crushed butterflies. I don't like the sound of that. What is this? What's happening here? The humans are near. You won't be able to face them all. Oh, is she talking to her Rusalki self? Samodiva? Who's that? Last I checked, you were in no position to order me around. No one tells me what to do, especially not you, traitor. Remember this, I only spare you now because of your promise to return. As for that scaleless, whether you've kept it alive for their eternal soul or whatever else, it better be a corpse next time, or I will do that work for you. What is happening? What? Avgust is already in the guardhouse. I'd believe it. It was all a dream. And hello, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, welcome in. The dream fades. Vila opens her eyes, looking up at an unfamiliar ceiling. Where am I? She sits up and looks around, the white and gray diamond patterns on the wall reminding her that this is not Rayashki. Still in the foundation. There isn't another second to be spent in bed. She is up with her clothes tidy and neat, ready to leave any minute, even in her sleep. Fine then, a brand new day. The last step in her routine, checking her schedules for what must be done. All the children of Vila are safe from the storm in the foundation, but everyone else, yeah. Message from the HQ. Oh my god! It's my favorite foundation staff member. I love her hair and her outfit. Can we keep her? Can we keep her? Wait, I love her. Where does she shop? They need to start selling the clothes of the foundation staff members. I imagine if they host a large-scale kind of like convention, maybe like a convention booth with cosplayers. I don't know if you saw, and there was a Billy convention in China. I think they call it like Billy World or something like that. And they had a deep space cosplayers. The Deep Space professional cosplayers go there. And they had people dressed up as NPCs too as part of the staff. So they should do that. But the NPCs are dressed as Foundation staff instead. She have the nice drip, exactly. She's right up there with the Razor Captain. Yes! The coffee filter mask, I love it. I love it. List of names. Are you going? Vinchik? Oh! It's not released yet, but I hope to stay here, to be honest. I'm barely past training! What use could I be? Oh no, it's a freshman. It's a freshie. You never know in a situation like this. That's true, you could just be cannon fodder. Just perish. For the sake of perishing.
Good morning.
I'd like to ask... Oh, she's so cute! Oh, morning, Miss Vila. May the peace be with us. How can we help you? Miss Tatiana, Mr. Vincent. I was wondering if my application for the utility room has been approved. Are these actually the same Foundation members that we saw in Verdon's story? Because if this does come from the past and he just started his training, it would make sense. I just don't remember their names, and sometimes they reuse the models. Cian puts up little cosplay pop-up venues every now and then, I believe. It's so cool! I love it. We need that here in conventions in the West more often. I need them to commit to the cosplay. The Deep Space boys in the Billy world, they were stuck in cages. They were actually trapped in cages where people lined up hours to pet their face. And you know what? I support that. Are there any boys who will stay trapped in cages at conventions in the West? Sounds like a good time, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Cage? Doesn't it sound like a good time? I like it. Cool turkey. I'm just picturing a Thanksgiving turkey on a table at a con. What the hell? Boss has a thing with cages? No. You don't understand. The cages that they had at Billy World were not normal cages. Let me see if I can find a picture of the tweet, actually. I should have it. I sent it to people. I was like, girls, look at this. They have boys in cages in China. Maybe I said it exactly like that. I can't be too sure. I can't be too sure. Oh, yes, I do have it. Like, look at this set. Isn't it gorgeous? It's actually such a beautiful set. It's such a beautiful set. Let's see. There's also this one. You see? You can pet their face. You do the cute little, like they plop their chin in your hand. Isn't it cute? Oh God, where exactly? You want to see it too, don't you? It was at Billy World 2024. I think probably over a month ago already. I think they were there for the whole weekend, but I heard that after the first day and after it started getting posted up on socials, that the lines for the next day were like 6 hours long. So you would go to this con and be lining up the whole time. Yeah, you had those ready on hand. No. I just have a very sophisticated search engine system thing extension for my Chrome. Yes. Yeah, I'd be down for those cages. Aren't they so pretty? They had I believe 3 or 4 different ones. And this is just one of the designs. Very pretty. Those cages ain't stopping me. What do you mean by that? Are you gonna get in the cage? Like, move aside, girlies. and stuff yourself in the cage, or do you mean the opposite way? Like you're in the cage and you're gonna break free. But why though? Why would they do this? They just know what their player base wants, I suppose. I guess Deep Space, it's like, does it count as is this what you call an otome game? Where you choose like a dating arc? I'm not sure. I've never actually played one of those. Yeah, and I think that hand face pat is an actual animation you can select in the game. So I guess in that instance, it makes sense. I'm already in a cage of my own making. No. Oh no. The mental cage. Unless you mean physically, then Otome mixed with gacha and a bit of an action game. Ooh. Actually, a few of my friends have been telling me to play it. But I'm always like, wait, I've never seen something like this in a convention in the West. You know, where they go into the full cosplay. Well, you do see cosplayers at cons in the West, but not really like this. I feel like these are like professional cosplayers that the actual game have scouted out and casted for these roles. Maybe Vegas, okay. Maybe Vegas. My only experience with otome games is anime about them. That's true. That's true. Why are we on this topic? I don't remember. Oh yes, the NPCs. The NPCs in reverse should dress up like that. I guess if there were cosplayers for reverse, I guess it must be. Are the girls more popular than the boys in the reverse game? I think so. So it would have to be Regulus. It would have to be Verdun, Sonetto. Maybe Eternity. Maybe Eternity. Yeah. This tangent is crazy. I support those cosplayers coming to the West. I think there are some rules in the West that restricts cosplayers as an advertisement for the game. Ah. It just seems a little weird though. And yes, otome is the type of game where you choose a male romantic lead. They made an isekai otome game where the lead died playing an otome game for there's a lot to unpack in that paragraph. The girls are most of the ships in the game, yeah. I guess so. I wondered if a similar concept of this kind of cosplay would translate well to a Western audience. It does seem like it makes sense in a more Asian environment. But I don't know if it would make sense to do the exact same thing for a Western audience. In West, I don't know. Europe and America do that. Restrict cosplay. Yeah, I've never seen the brands hire professional cosplayers like this though, with especially like trapping them in a cage. I've never really seen that. We need the NPCs. We need the NPC cosplayers. You are looking to use it during the daytime, yes? 7 days? That was not what I was told, sir. Oh, she's about to go Karen. She's gonna say, I was told it would only take 6 hours. They said it would be decided today at the latest. The children have been looking forward to it. Oh. Could you double check my application? You can find the date I first submitted it here. She's actually such a boss. I like it. She was told what she was told. Sorry, we're really tied up these days. The female staff elbows the other and interrupts him. And hello, Carlos, welcome in. That isn't quite it, you see. There's been a change in procedure? It's because of the storm, isn't it? Then might we just use the room first? The kids will help clean, so no need for any concern. And we'll be careful with everything there. Oh! Not like this. Guys! You see, everyone, this is why you shouldn't have an ad blocker when you watch me. Because look at me. I suffer through these every day. every day of my life. I have actually never had Little Caesars in my life. Maybe they know that and they're trying to bring me in. Honestly, it looks kind of good. Look how uniform the crust is. There's no way they didn't Photoshop this pizza crust. They've done something to it. It's seen things. How evenly spaced the pepperoni is. How glossy and even not a single. You know how when you get a pizza, usually there's a air bubble. No air bubbles. Not a single one. Odd. Odd. Suspicious even. It's fake. It's a fake. Like, I've heard that in ice cream commercials, they don't actually use ice cream. They used mashed potatoes or something like that so it doesn't melt. Do you think they do something similar for pizza? He looks up at them with irrepressible eagerness and warmth. There's no Little Caesars in your country. I've never had it. I feel like I must have driven past one before. Oh, who's this? That was such a cute voice. Yes, here I am. Hello to you. Oh, Comrade Avgust. I thought that was a girl's voice.
Phase 20. You're on time. But what about your friends? Why did you come
Avgust.
together?
Avgust. Did Reverse have a Pizza Hut collab? They did. I think so. They're with Mr. Name Day. He brought us the biting coin again. Oh, but the kitty on the coin is sleeping? We're waiting for it to wake up first? I'm sure Piotr will win, so I will not be watching the contest. I will just return for the rewards. A biting coin. Are they talking about like a claw game? What are they talking about? It was Name Day who took the Sharpedon from the meeting room. They wanted it to wake up anyone that fell asleep during the long meeting, but he must have used a slumber incantation. That's actually so smart to bring those to a meeting, but also terrifying. Like if you start drowsing off during a meeting and a coin wakes up and starts biting at your ankles. In the meantime, we'll just have to find another place for our class, one without approvals. Will there be no class in the Diamond Caves today? Pisano and Nina want to have class there too. There are so many caves to play hide and seek in.
I'm sorry,
The kids really do crave the caves. They yearn for the mines. Mines? Caves? It's time to go, Avgust. Say goodbye to the lady and gentleman. Okay. Bye-bye, Mr. Polar Bear, Mrs. Polar Bear. Oh, I like how the staff are just like, bye, Avgust. They've accepted this. Grabbing at the corner of Vila's shirt, Avgust follows her down the corridor, gripping his sunflower tightly in his arms. Are they married? Oh, that's an interesting theory. You think Avgust is shifting? Oh, shifting the...
First time catching a stream live, D.
Oh, thank you so much for the super. Hey, Clips, welcome in. Choo. Thank you. Welcome in. A cute little Avgust for you. Oh, that's what Avgust is saying. It is strange to see Avgust hesitate. A dreadful series of imagined dangers pop into mind, but she leans on her experience, waiting out his answer behind a patient, tender smile.
Vila, you didn't turn into sea foam
Oh,
or even a squeaking line.
oh. Does that mean
Does that mean you have an eternal soul?
Avgust, sometimes you scare me.
What?
What is an eternal soul? I think it is something for people with beautiful tales, something that keeps them up so they won't sleep forever. But Piotr said it was like pretty clothes that never get dirty, immaculate, that keep you safe. Ah! I really need to ad block, guys. Not the chocolate.
The delicious taste of Cadbury Dairy Milk.
You know what? I should have logged into my YouTube Premium account, to be fair. But I told him clothes can't protect people because I saw 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐿 and he was wearing
what?
clothes when he returned. Oh, thank you so much for joining the memberships, Hayam. Welcome in, welcome in. Stop and get an ad blocker? You know what? I think I'm just gonna log into my other account. But thank you so much. Welcome to the interns. The ad can sense your anger. I think so. I think so. This is what happens when I'm a little late for the events and have to watch along. You know, I thought about this. I thought about the potential for ads. I mean to type hunger boss. Naruhodo. Ad can type my hunger with the chocolate. I guess so. You know, actually, I have that chocolate in my cupboard. The Cadbury. Was that the Cadbury chocos? I actually just bought 3 packs of that. So it doesn't need to try and entice me right now. The ads are really killing the tension in this story. Yeah, Avgust is telling me some like horror scenario, some like horror game scenario. Meanwhile, I'm just like getting food adverts. You know what? How come all of the ads I've gotten so far are all food related? What does that mean? We got the pizza one, we got the choco one. What was the other one right before that? It was also food, wasn't it? Halloween candy is very... Oh, that's right. It does feel Halloween candy-esque. Is it that once you're out of August, it's a free-for-all for Halloween candy adverts? Is that why? What's my password? What's my password to this account? Uh-oh. Let's try this one. Am I right? There's no way. First try? First try! Oh my god, I'm a genius. I like how my other YouTube account, the first thing on my recommendations is my current live stream. I'm a narcissist. Okay. Well. Why are you asking us for the password? I thought you might know. Okay, let's reset. HD. Okay. I think. Properties. Is this right? Okay. Nope, this isn't it. What is this? Huh? Is this it? Let's see. I can't believe you guys didn't all memorize my passwords. So if something like this ever happens, you would be able to save me. Shaking my head. What are the rinterns for, if not memorizing my passwords for me? Okay, we're back. We're back. YouTube Premium, everyone. YouTube Premium. I'm pretty sure, wasn't it, when YouTube was really cracking down on ad blockers a few months back? They made it so if you had ad blockers on, they would slowly make your videos slower and slower. Did you not experience that? Did you not experience that? Is she gonna use YouTube Premium? I do have it on my other account. I should have actually got YouTube Premium on my my main account because I'm on there so much more. Premium so fancy, that's right. I'm so fancy. I'm giving Edui some premium monies. Yeah, so after that happened, I uninstalled all my ad blockers. And I just take the hit. That was on Chrome. Was it Chrome specific? YouTube can live with it, can't live without it. I can't afford YouTube Premium. I'm poor. That's okay. Then watch the Pisha ad. uBlock works the best for me. Oh. As for that scaleless, whether you've kept it alive for their eternal soul or otherwise, it better be. Oh, we saw this. We definitely saw this. We were talking to Avgust. Where were we? Piotr. Oh, I think we're around here. Oh, he's so cute! Look at his face! Oh, no, they're talking about Evgeny. Wait, this is so sad. Name Day says you will know the answer, but even if you don't, I think you must have one. That's why you have a pretty tail. Vila's eyes widen. She stops and turns to him inquisitively. Turn into sea foam? I understand now. You're thinking about that fairy tale, aren't you?
I believe so.
You know that story came from the legends of the Rusaki, or perhaps I should say the stories humans told about us. But they're only stories. Nothing more. Ah! They don't know, do they? His questions never had conventional answers.
That.
You didn't turn into sea foam?
I believe so.
No, I didn't.
People fold paper into different shapes and give them names. That's just what they do. The eternal soul
Rin
is very
loves
much
children.
like that.
I love sunflower children. And like a little paper plane. She tears a page from her notebook and folds it swiftly into a paper plane.
Ooh!
A sea swallow! Oh my god, Avgust is so delulu. I can fold one of those too. Does that mean I have an eternal soul?
No, that isn't so.
This paper, sea swallow, the shape doesn't really matter, nor does its name. You can call it an eternal soul, a sea swallow, or even comrade, Patrick, Spot, what? You can call it whatever you like.
But it doesn't look like a bot.
Avgust is only 8? Wait. Avgust is only 8? You know what? I don't think I hang out with children enough to know what their capabilities are at certain ages. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that my older cousin recently moved to where I live, to my home country, and she has a daughter. So I have a little niece and nephew. She has sons too, but I like the daughter the most. So I mentioned her first. She has a daughter and 2 sons. And I'm like, wow. Can they talk at this age already? I think she's 4. I'm like, are children supposed to be able to talk when they're 4 years old? I'm like, So she can understand what I'm saying to her? I don't understand. He's younger than Isabella. Smartest 4-year-old. Yeah, I'm like she can understand because she keeps saying she wants to she keeps saying, well, in Cantonese, they speak Cantonese. So she's like my cousin was like in the car after coming to visit us. The little girl was like, I want to see the pretty girl. I was like, she can speak? Kids at 4 years old can understand who's a pretty girl. she just gassing me up. But I feel like little kids don't gas people up. I feel like they're super blunt and honest when they're young. Say as 1-year-old and mentally 1-year-old. That's right, 𝐂𝐴, that's right. Kids are like sponges soaking up everything around them, good and bad. So be careful. That's true. That is true. She's such a cute kiddo though, but during the whole time I met her, I was with her for 3 hours when we were having family dinner. She didn't speak a single word. I thought she didn't speak. She didn't speak a single word, and she never smiled even once. throughout the whole evening. She just sat there with a poker face. Meanwhile, everyone around the table was just pinching her cheeks. And she was just poker facing the whole time. And we were talking to her like, oh, hello, what a good little girl, not crying and things like that. But turns out apparently she can speak. She can speak. She's just shy. Didn't understand the astrophysics. Just thought they were cool. Oh, that's cute too, though. That's adorable. That's adorable. Well, yeah, the capabilities of children, I guess. So if my 4-year-old niece can do all of that, I guess it makes sense for Avgust as an 8-year-old. My dad says that he is mentally 5 when he starts to joke around with my family, even though the man is 53. Aww. I guess it's true. When you're back with family, you act like a child, especially with your older relatives. The baby. Tell him about quantum theory and black holes. Uh-oh. Won't they go into an existential crisis? I feel like that could start an existential crisis. It's in his character description. Oh, what a cutie, though. If they're 8 and they're still so cute, what grade would you be if you're 8 years old? Do you go into like preschool when you're 4? I don't remember. Like you graduate elementary school when you're 14, right? Then maybe they're just in like preschool, kindergarten, 3rd grade. 3rd grade! 3rd grade! Okay. Oh, okay, then they're still super tiny. They're still super tiny. Cute.
You have to go to work like a bot either.
His voice is so cute.
Even the hole in my hat has its uses. At least it helps me to see my friends.
And even if it's just a sea swallow, it can't protect you either.
I believe so.
You're right, little Avgust. No matter what we call it, it's only a folded piece of paper. Once it flies away, it disappears. No! We're being sentimental about a paper plane. I don't like this. I can never catch the sea swallows that Pasana folds. They fly very far away. And when they're flying, they are so free. They can't be caught by anyone, even on tiptoes. But just because you can't catch others doesn't mean you cannot make your own, like your frogs, sunflowers, and polar bears. These things you fold yourself. They will be there for you.
These paper shapes, they aren't really frogs and planes.
Vila is
We just
such
call
a
them
great
that,
teacher.
Like we call it an eternal soul. But to name it, that doesn't give us any special protection. No,
Once I eat my food,
we
it
have to
disappears.
protect
No! Bring it back. Avgust lowers his head, the slowed wagging of the sunflower reflecting in its own way, a measure of his thoughts. Vila holds her hands out to him. Not long after, the little boy reaches for it as a smile returns to his face. Now, a mission for you, Comrade Avgust. Tell me, where is Mr. Name Day? A mission for the little boy. He's with the others, going with Comrade Bleeny. We will need to climb the stone stairs first. Barf, why are you? Not like that, Fuzzy Ducky. I'm not like that. Not quite like that. Stage 2, on the shore. Canteen. With little food to spare, few visit the canteen outside of mealtime, yet someone still must set the chairs and tablecloths. This isn't part of their regular schedules. However, with a lecture being planned in the public square, things are a little hectic. And they are happy to help. Oh, he looks so mischievous whenever he has this expression in his eyes. I'm like, what kind of war criminal are you, little boy? A little war criminal. Look at him, smiling menacingly. Oh, it's a song. I can't read these lyrics to the melody. A leaky boat that could sink any moment up. You know what I realized? A lot of children's songs are kind of morbid. Like Ring Around a Rosie, London Bridge. But he's cute. Most children start elementary school at age 5 to 6. Ooh. Mumbling to herself, Vila tightens a tablecloth near the window.
Well,
Well done, little comrade. Time for us to get to the square.
A leaky boat. We're sailing on it to the square.
Questionable. Together with the Windsong. So we finished with our comrade tables and chairs. Do they know Comrade Cans will join them really soon and bring many more friends here? Yes, little Avgust. We will need to say goodbye to Comrade Blini. Make sure they're all set just right, and then we're good to go. Because... She chokes on the word, as if a phantom hand wrapped around her neck, stifling her voice. What? This is unconsensual. Unconsensual. The meaning is clear even before her scales begin shivering. Vila raises her head, eyes darting out beyond the window. Her people have found her.
Vila?
Vila. What are you saying? Wait, the tension's upping and suddenly. This makes me wonder if Say went to a public school. What kind of schools are there? Public, private, boarding? I guess boarding school counts as private school. Saerin, do you have an ASMR of it? I love your voice. Oh, thank you so much. We haven't done any real official ASMR yet, except for our snacking ASMR videos. We did one stream for it. Yes. But I've been trying. I have to cook something up. This is sad. Siri played Despacito. The Mermaids homeschool. Homeschool. I feel like whenever I am on the internet, I hear a lot about homeschooling, but I'm not actually sure how common that is. I don't think I know anyone who's been homeschooled before. I would say I went to a private school. Say ASMR roleplay. Oh my. Oh my. Listen, Avgust. You must go gather all your classmates and bring them to Comrade Yevgeny. Say, oh no, this is when everything was still okay. You know where to find him, right?
I do.
go on now, Comrade Avgust. It is up to you to complete this important
No.
mission.
We should keep the child with us. The child is strong. He's a good support. I could write the ASMR script. Oh my. I was wondering whether to release an ASMR for membership just to test out the waters first, because it would definitely be a pre-filmed video. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to cook within the next month, so we'll see. Nearby the docks, there is a place blocked off by discarded containers and machinery, a hidden place in the water known to few beside Vila. A respite in Rayashki's rare warm days. A place where she could stretch out her legs, away from the swimming pool too crowded with people.
Samadiva.
A large wave rises and it splashes onto the shore, accompanied by a melodious sound, one familiar to her people. Rayashki prides itself on welcoming everyone, yet this is an uninvited guest. Oh! Wait a second! Oh! You know what? He looks a little like the Avatar. The Avatar people, the blue people. He looks a little like the Avatar person, doesn't he? This is not exactly what I expected. Not exactly what I expected. But you know, I think people would be into this. I think people would support this. Has a great jawline, has fangs, has the black and yellow, gorgeous eyeballs. I feel like people would like this. He's hot. Oh no, he's hot. You know what? Recently, in the past week or so, I found myself in a conversation where people were discussing how hot that blue avatar people were. Is this a subsect of people? Is this like a thing? I didn't know they were sex icons back in the day. Reverse 1999 needs more Monster Men. True. That is true. They need more 6 stars, period. That's true. That's true, that's true. Avatar people, 8 out of 10, honestly. That's not bad. Refresh my memory. Do we always start a conversation this way? Oh no, he even speaks like a hot man. He even speaks like a hot man. He's not like starting off this conversation growling at her. That's already a plus.
Be here.
You should not presume to tell me where I can and cannot go, traitor. She's just tired. The X. You've always stayed on the move, Vila. One place to the next, never tied down, hopping from port to muddy little port, through the greatest of the scaleless cities. To think this would be the place you'd stay, an old dried out shell you were too tired to shut off. Here, where the scaleless build their home, scrounging under the land bed for scraps, like carrion crabs. How pitiful that we might be so easily mistaken for them. Oh wait, the music is crazy too. The music here? The doo 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 doo. What was that? Is that a guitar in the back? Why is the standard hot anime man behavior to just be an asshole? That's a good question. That's an interesting question. It's the stoic. It's like they have to be mean at first impression, but they're actually a softie. You know? Maybe you're right. Is this does this count as being a bad boy? I'm not sure. I feel like a bad boy is more susceptible to murder. You know? Like they're more likely to commit murder if they're a bad boy in anime. Does Eren Yeager count as a bad boy? We'll have to think about this. Put this in your mind. Think about it. Eren Yeager, bad boy? Question mark. She'd run as far as she could, but they still found her. There's stoicism and then there's restraining order. Very true. They were relentless. Her kin would stop at nothing to eliminate half-bloods. No! I wish you could see, Samadiva. This hatred between our people, there's no way out of this whirlpool.
It has blinded you. That's why you can't see what we've been trying to build.
Ooh.
What the world could be.
Ah, Vila's half-blood. How do you get half-blood? How do you get a half-blood mermaid? Huh? How do mermaids make children? Someone banged a fish. No, not like this. Oh, don't think about it. Do we need to have the talk? I'm scared. Her mom was a Rosaki. Some fishermen doing good with the fish people. The Little Mermaid 2. Do you think it matters to me what you see in this crab nest? Tides take it. I'm here for you. You die today. Ah, you know how I said it's good that he didn't growl at her on first meeting? Well, he's growling now. My lecture is starting soon. Is this the girly friend? Some of Diva's summoned arrows of razor-sharp water hang in the air, halted by the sudden intrusion. Oops, my files! It has to be! The wind picking up? Vila halting her breath, catching her foe's eyes, darting towards the sound, narrowing with enjoyment. His arrows turned in a new direction and point straight at the source of the voice. Windsong! She sensed the X! Oh god, I love her.
No!
I love her. Fight for your babe! Vila didn't know that she could make a sound like that. It was melodious, but dark and irritated, the sound of an ancient language, one she never mastered, warning him. More water arrows took shape, surrounding Samadiva. Don't do this. Oh my god, she's protecting her girly friend! Blunt as these arrows might seem, they produce a thin red line across his neck. What? You can't take her life, or the lives of anyone here. Their souls are not for you. These are my people now. Harm them, and you'll spend the rest of your life in regretting it. Short though it may be. Oh! What? You little... Oh, he wouldn't dare. It is time for you to leave, Samadiva. Don't make me tell you twice. She holds her breath. This isn't the first time she's bluffed like this, but the stakes are higher now. She can't afford to give anything away. The stakes are her girlfriend. Oh! Silence. Minutes or seconds might have passed between them until Samadiva's arrows fall loosely into the water. Even so, Vila does not let up. Her foe bares his fangs, hissing. Somehow, you found a way to become something worse than a traitor. When he is an asshole. You betray us, refuse to accept trial, escape from justice, and now, are you truly seeking this eternal soul? You're so homesick that you choose any way to get back, even if it means chasing a myth. You're insane. How could you know that it's a myth? Even if it were real, it would not be a half-blood like you to find it. This is so mean! Go ahead, drown all the scaleless here. Have them sign their souls away to the abyss. Just see if that is enough. But you're never going to find it. You will never reach Atlantis! Atlantis is real?
I'm always open to trying new things.
They have Atlantis? He actually just did a little heh. Then maybe you should start with the one calling your name. Vila tries to call out to Windsong, waving her away, but the ley-line researcher walks clumsily towards her
Miss
unheeded.
Vila!
Oh my god, she's smiling to her. A pay run, maybe. Oh, you know what? That's an interesting thought. A pay run does feel like Atlantis, doesn't it? Like Atlantis has risen back up. Good as hometown. Miss Vila? I love that Windsong was so far away that she didn't notice that there was a weird mermaid-esque man pointing water blades at her. It better be a corpse next time. Or... Though she hasn't dropped her guard, she somehow misses the moment that Samadiva leaves. His voice lingers in the falling of the waves. Oh, if you have other suggestions, we can... No. Oh, sorry, I was preoccupied with something. We can work out your lecture on the way home. I just self-inserted the home in there, like they're going back home together. my shipping yes, heart.
That's right.
So in order to make it easier for listeners, I divided the lecture into 4 parts. I'm not so worried about my summary, and the theory part should be clear. With the introduction, the 2 of them walk side by side to the town square, leaving the tides to wash over the shore. So Vila's still having nightmares about her present? Yeah, I think so. So we met the mermaid man. We met mermaid man, and he was hot, but honestly kind of an ass. He did end up doing all the questionable things like growling at women, disparaging her for her life choices, calling her bad names, and a traitor to her people. You know, these are quite toxic traits. Now that I think about it. Maybe we have to temporarily put our standing of him on hold. He was a hateful bigot. Yeah, exactly. If you say stuff like half-blood, buddy, no hotness is enough to make up for that. Exactly. He was so rude, actually. When he first appeared, I was like, you know what? He's not really threatening to kill her. No growling yet. They're just having a conversation. Maybe he just doesn't understand where she's coming from. But he's actively chasing her. Actively chasing her to kill her. Which is not good. He did keep mentioning a trial, but what would Vila even be on trial for? Like, just leaving? Just leaving? Leaving her people? Shaking my head. Can't see the red flags if you're colorblind. That's true. I'm notoriously bad in recognizing colors as well, when put under stress. Muhammad has a point. Let's learn blast fishing. Ooh, okay. Blast fishing? What exactly does that mean? Blast fishing? Like, you shoot the fish underwater? Is that a thing? Hot body, ugly soul. Too bad for him. Vila is Windsong's fish in the sea. Exactly. Fishing with TNT? I feel like this is some kind of strange activity that would happen in Minecraft. I can picture this happening in Minecraft. 𝐒𝐿, we need 𝐒𝐿. Stage 3, Kitchen Conversations.
Give me a minute.
Name day. You need a space for your most energetic kids to play.
I believe so.
Indoor or outdoor is fine, but a place with some sunshine would be best. A little sunshine is good for everyone, you know. That's right. You gotta make sure your kids have enough sunshine and water. We'll need a lot of paper. Blank paper is ideal, but waste paper is welcome.
Yes.
A sunny open space and paper. The paper should be simple, but as for the location, I suppose you'll say a spare office isn't good enough. So what about here? Oh, in the cafeteria, in the kitchen? As they converse, Name Day moves them from the Foundation's canteen to the front of the hall. The children follow him like a waddling line of ducklings. Vila can't help but think that he might almost be mistaken for a teacher. Waddle waddle, waddle waddle. It certainly has light and space.
But
This is the front hall. Wouldn't it be too busy? Yes, it will get busy sometimes, with everyone passing through.
Mr.
Ah,
Name
Fasano! Please do it again, please. Is Mr. Name Day like a babysitter? Show us the arcane skill that turns paper into words. Actual words? Actual words? Another interrupts him before Name Day answers.
Stop yelling! He won't do it!
Oh my god,
Yesterday
Piotr!
only lasted a few minutes.
You know, honestly, Piotr is one of my favorite children from this event. Piotr. Doesn't Piotr seem like he's always trying his best, but comes off like a little mean, but actually he's just like worried about everything? He seems like a chronic overthinker. He seems like a chronic overthinker. Little Evgeny! Is he Evgeny's child? There's no way. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Evgeny had a child, aka Pyotr, the whole time, and he still did that suicide dive while Pyotr is still there? That would be wild. Don't be like Evgeny. Oh my god, that's right. He wants to be like Evgeny. Oh no. Evgeny might be a bad influence, a bad role model. Pyotr tries too hard? Yeah, exactly. He tries too hard and it's so endearing because you can tell he's trying so hard, but you also want to tell him you don't need to try so hard. He's one of those children. The kids are traumatized. It's really over for. Nah, Evgeny didn't grow up with Vila as a teacher. Pyotr has a bright future. Trust that's true. They have great teachers. And I fell off of it. It's a dumb power. Oh, you see? Sometimes he says things like that you know he doesn't mean, and he's just sad because people got hurt. But then he uses this kind of language, and you're like, oh, you didn't have to say it's a stupid power. That's like Name Day's thing. That's like you're calling the thing that Name Day did stupid. My children, they are children. But can you turn a paper plane into a bird? I didn't think so. So Mr. Name Day is still better than you. Oh no, they're fighting. Oh no. They're crying. They're crying children. Oh, what do you do with crying children? Put them in the drying machine. What do you do? What is it exactly that your arcane skill does, Mr. Name Day?
Well, I can transform garbage into useful items simply by naming them.
Oh, wait, that sounds really useful. Punt them till they stop crying. Oh, that's another option I haven't tried. I thought that makes them cry more. Alright, stop yelling. I'll show you whatever you want. Mr. Raccoon, I would like to see the sea swallow too. I think we should stop Pyotr and Pasano first. Nina is the voice of reason. Aren't they just singing? Oh, he thinks them arguing is singing. Oh no, he'll have no musical talent in the future. The boys duet. My apologies, Miss Vila. I really can't handle this. Spoken like a true babysitter, actually. When their parents are coming back. You're the youngest of your family. You can always tell. You might as well be a kid yourself! Mr. Name Day catching bullets! She raises her tone as she continues, but it remains calm. A reminder, not a warning. A practiced tone that the fighters instantly recognize, bringing their battle to a swift end. My lovely little comrades, you know that you are always free to express your own opinions, but you must be peaceful, no? No shouting, no fighting. Remember, children, we're here representing our town. We don't want people to think guests from Rayashki are rude, do we? Now, if you can all behave as good guests, perhaps Comrade Vila will find us some what now? Some Alaska, what now? Some Alenka to share. Because good children should be rewarded. Positive reinforcement, very nice. Hey Vaz, I got a lot to do tomorrow. I am moving to my apartment. That's right, you are! Plus, I got some classwork I need to do as well as beforehand. So I'm going to bed. Good night, boss. Hope you enjoy your night. Thank you so much for going by, Trevin. Coming by. I know moving is super busy, so thank you for dropping by. Have safe moving, fun moving, good moving. What do people wish people when they move? Good move. I wish you good move. Thank you for coming, Trevin. Have a good sleep. I'm sorry, Miss Vila, Mr. Name Day. Oh, thanks, boss. Night on. Good night.
It's okay.
He looks more terrified that they're apologizing to him. Alright, Mr. Name Day has accepted your apologies. Now it's time to give each other a hug. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this tactic before, where you force the people who are fighting to give each other hugs. I don't know how effective this is. Oh, but I did have an experiment a few years ago where I would consistently hug my siblings, and it did make them nicer. I conducted this experiment throughout a 2-week period, and it was successful.
There will always be a
And then I
for you,
stopped.
no matter what.
And then we started arguing again, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Not sure about it being effective, but it is cute as heck. Can confirm it works on older siblings, though. A flat area with no obstacles, perfect for the children to run around. Wheels stuck up on the paper and paint. A place like this should be just perfect. You almost sound like a TV salesperson. Name day was still Vila from Windsong? No, he is 𝐂𝐡𝐚. I only meant the way you described it, like someone from a commercial. I forgot you don't watch much TV in Rayashki. They can't get signal over there. Never mind, as you said, it should be a perfect place, and I've seen to it that you won't need any paperwork to use it. I believe so. I'm sure the kids are eager to have a place to themselves. Shall we let them play then? Actually, I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
But you shipped Besmer with 𝐂𝐡𝐚? I shipped Besmer with 𝐂𝐡𝐚, that's true. But if... Oh, I remember now. I remember what my fan theory was. It was that, you know, the time period with 𝐂𝐡𝐚 and Junyan and everyone was from the past, right? And then Besmert was there, right? And Besmert is Verdon's mom, right? So it would make sense for Besmert to travel further in the past to have a child with 𝐂𝐡𝐚 and birth Verdon, right? Like, 𝐂𝐡𝐚 could be Verdon's father, right? I can see it happening. I can see it. Say also shipped Kalo with Kumar. I didn't say these were healthy ships, okay? My theory is Besmert is either her mother or Verdon's future self. I like that theory. Wait, but then it won't work out at all. I don't ship Verdon with 𝐂𝐡𝐚. Verdon is definitely lesbian. Yeah. And if that was the case, Besmer would have more like more lady companions. I don't know. Meanwhile, Junyan wasn't into Besmer. I have doubts, that's wild. So Verdon is half Birdman. Well, I mean, we haven't seen what's under that coat of hers. Could be feathers, everyone. It could be feathers. Stop cooking. Verdon not lesbian, she's Risbian. Ah, that's right, that's true. That should be her identifier. Say is talking about banging birds again. What do you mean by again? Pull up the records. I don't remember there being an again, okay? I know I talked a lot about the rooster turkey looking creatures in Star Rail the day before, but that doesn't mean I want to bang the turkeys, okay? Worst case scenario, Verdant ungayed. I cannot live in a reality that is ungay Verdant. That's just so wrong. We shouldn't let Say cook ever again. Wait, Say hasn't watched the new reverse thing. There's a new reverse thing? What's the new reverse thing? What's the new reverse thing? Verdant being hetero? They wouldn't do that to us. The gay song? Is this official? There's an official gay song? 2.2 spoiler! Okay. Well, I have something to look forward to then. Fan made. Oh, I have spoiler, the 2.2 version, I assume. When we get to there, please remind me to watch it. I need this in my life now that I know it exists. I'm counting on all of you. Okay. Spoiler trailer. The adults walk to the other side of the hall, though Vila maintains a watchful eye on the kids. Okay, European animation sounds amazing. I like how in Star Rail they have like an animation with Sampo's dark backstory, but in reverse it's a gay European animation. Equally respectable.
You said that you settled down in Rayashki because it took you in unconditionally. That it was so full of hope that it became the symbol of a new world to you.
A new world where all races and ideas can coexist.
I believe so.
That is how I see it, Rayashki. How I will always see it. But each time I
Well,
say it, I
Of
cannot
course
help
it may
but
fail and end up a ruin.
You always
But
have
at
to have the
least
fine print caveat.
We've tried.
Trying's good.
Yes, yes.
You're just like, yes. The caveat of everything being destroyed and things falling into ruin. Yes. We also strive for peace and harmony. Look at our slogan. May the peace be with us. And should you agree, then your children should join the SPDM, the School for the Foundation. No! We've seen what happens to the children in that school. Name day, what are you saying? I understand entirely. Don't worry so much over words. You have your job to do, right?
For a brighter future. For the children. In these cases, what you said was correct. They did mean something.
I do not support
But adults think in
children
their
going to
adult
school in the
ways,
foundation.
disguising their plans by saying it is for the children. Then they make decisions for them without even asking.
May the peace be with us, regardless of your ideas. I choose not to be such an adult. I love her.
Madam.
Her talk is bringing him to tears. After the first time you brought up the SPDM, I made it a point to talk to each of them and give them a clear and fair argument for it, but they all want to go back home, back to Rayashki, as do I. I question, though, why you feel you've decided to pursue recruiting us individually. Wouldn't it be more beneficial to build a long-term partnership with all of Rayashki? Do you think Name Day is saying all this to protect the children, knowing about the storm? Vila seizes on the pause with a smile, turning the questions back on him. And on the subject of cooperation, I have another question. Name Day breathes out, relaxing from his bracing stance.
Please go on.
I have taken notice that the turnover rate in this branch is quite high. I assume with so many coming and going, you must be ready, getting a steady stream of information as well. To that end, I asked that you might share some information about Rayashki with me. And the most important of which...
When will we be able to go home?
Ah, they're pretty much on lockdown right now. Okay. Thoughts. I feel like maybe he's saying that to try to protect the children from the storm, right? And they're also keeping them all on lockdown right now because it's happening. The symptoms. The Japanese channel made a song where 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 and 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 are singing. I find it unique and special because they only did it on the Japanese channel. That's so interesting. What happened back then? Because Verdun created a riot. Foundation will make Verdun 2.0 and Matilda 2.0. Wait, doesn't the reverse JP live stream go a little bit different? I wonder what causes them to go on a lockdown. Yeah, we saw on the TV there was that news about the storm symptoms, right? But I wonder when that fit into the timeline. Please stop going to work because of the rain these days. There's cloudy days ahead of us. Also, this is the Russian branch of the foundation, so not really close to Verdun's school. That's why we're not seeing like X and Medpunk and everyone like that. Okay, that makes sense. I keep forgetting there's different branches, especially since they use the same visuals. But I wonder if they were doing different visuals, if they would make the foundation branches look different, like there would be some cultural different architecture and things like that, or if they would standardize and have the foundation look exactly the same in all locations. I could see both happening. Thank God they're not in the one with Constantine. Didn't the president arrive last time? The president, like Constantine was talking to some man. I wonder when they're gonna bring that story back. Questions, many questions. Many questions. Stage 4, letters unsent. Now every time I look at name day, I remember how he almost got brought to tears. Just talking with Vila. The sudden silence puzzles Vila. A question as simple as this should not render a talkative young man mute. You're just that stunning, Vila. You're just stunning. She tilts her head, trying to restart the topic. Mr. Name Day? Oh, my apologies. I was only thinking how I might best put it into words. Please, like I said before, don't worry over words. I appreciate your concern, but I am not made of glass. I put my trust in you, and this hesitance to speak, it makes me worry. Oh, Miss Vila, I didn't mean at all to... Yeah, you're being really sus right now. I will be needing an answer. Oh, she's demanding an answer. I love everything about Vila. This young man stands slightly taller than her, so Vila slightly raises her head, hoping to catch his eyes. Name Day flinches, eyes running from her glance. As you wish. What is it? It seemed you have picked up on our high turnover rate, but let me be clear. It is an attrition rate. We simply don't have enough manpower to escort you back to Rayashki safely? In fact, I might as well be in the field too, if I hadn't been selected to host you and the children. Attrition? What do you mean? Has something happened? Sorry, there's a little I'm at liberty to say, but it isn't anything to worry about. Still, as you're concerned, I'll see if there are any field missions in the area. If we're lucky, my colleagues may be able to bring back some news. I doubt he doesn't know anything, though. It can't just be an increase in field missions, could it? I admit I don't know any more than you do, but if the radio is anything to go by, tourism in Rayashki is still in full swing. I heard administration was even considering adding it to our list of annual retreats. So it must not be so bad. Yes, bring tourism to Rayashki. What about the mines? The port, is it still under construction? Well, they didn't mention any of that on the radio. That's right. When we bring out Rayashki, we must question the safe infrastructure, the healthiness, the care of our mines. The mines are very important. So if we can't go back now, is it still possible to write home? How silly of me not to think of it. I will write home and ask their opinion about further cooperation between Rayashki and the Foundation. Oh, I should get on that right away. Vila has always been known for direct and bold action, and for very good reason.
Madam.
Why is he always about to cry?
What?
Aside from any questions of whether we can deliver anything, there's no need to rush. The kids are here, and I'd rather you not leave with just me to watch them. Not that I'm saying you can't go, but I worry I won't be able to manage them alone. Ah, he's scared of the children. I forgot that you're short-handed now. I thought she was just about to diss him. I thought she was just going into a diss battle saying, I forgot you are too short. And that you blend in with the children. And that the children don't respect you. I was like, Vila, you don't have to destroy this man. This weather is really bad for one's health. Too many early retirements from rain-related injuries. Oh, God. By the way, the VA for Windsong, I think, ships Windsong and Vila! As she should. We respect. You don't understand, Name Day? The kids yearn for the mines. Yeah, the kids don't enjoy this little vacation they're on right now. They want to go back to the mines. With Vila, she's never mad. She's just disappointed. It's true, and that disappointment kills us. It's too powerful. Madam. Teardrop. Exactly. Name Day and Vila, an interesting pairing. I'm going to my comfy cold bed now. Later, mommy, say have fun gaming. Thank you for coming by, Shido. Have a good little lay down. But is there really no one at all you can spare? Not even just to deliver some mail?
Of course we have mail delivery. I'm just trying to say you don't have to be in such a hurry. We can send your letters at any time.
Sus.
So why not enjoy the sun for now?
Very sus. The sun. If you insist, it is a lovely day. Fine then. If we have some more time, I should be able to think of some more questions. More interrogation questions. Saved for later. After sending the children back to their temporary dormitory, Vila says goodbye to Name Day and returns to her room with a stack of blank paper. She spreads out the paper on her desk, recalling all the questions in her mind from the afternoon. Every word she writes is marked by a spark of warmth and a pang of her ever-growing homesickness. To Lazareth. Who is this? Is this a boyfriend? Who is this?
Dear
Lazareth?
comrades.
You don't have a name like that if you're not an elf. Or a male lead. No matter who is reading this, before you start, please find yourself a comfortable chair. Take my word seriously, not just a skim. Yes, even you, 𝐂𝐚, because what I'm about to tell you is of utmost importance to all of us. Mr. Name Day, please give these letters to... Maybe before I get back to the topic, I must find apologize? I must find apology. I must find apologize. I must apologize for losing contact. Oh, English. You know what I'm thinking? I'm wondering if the storm is happening outside and they're doing all this storytelling right now about how they love Rayashki and it's how it's amazing and it's perfect and the people and all that, and the storm is coming. The storm is coming. What if while they're in the foundation, Rayashki gets wiped out? But they fought so hard for their home. They wouldn't do that to us. These are today's letters. Please make sure they arrive. There are too many questions. I'm not so good at prioritizing, but I've heard others say here that one must go with the flow. Our cooperation with the Foundation has encountered some manner of force majeure and has been paused temporarily. This letter aims to gain more details from you, our frontline workers. Forgive me if I ask too many questions, but they involve every aspect of our childhood and Rayashki's survival, including many I should have asked much earlier. Here you are. These are a few more letters. Thank you. What's the progress on the repairs for the Purin dock? I almost read that as cockyard, which I do not believe is a word. Cockyard Spaniel? Is that a type of dog? Cockyard Spaniel? Is that a dog? Is that a dog breed? Cockyard Spaniel? I'm just saying that over and over now. Someone make me stop. Cocker Spaniel. Ah! Ma'am, stop. Thank you. I shall now proceed to stop. I shall now halt on my words. Now that would be some mood whiplash. Okay. Say trying her best. Yes, I'm just trying my best. Oh, I'm trying my best. Dockyard. Pier and dockyard. Dockyard. Yes, dockyard. I've never been good at tongue twisters. I refuse to even attempt them because I know what's gonna happen. Okay, dockyard. Have we established any diplomatic relations with neighboring cities? Has the rebuilding and maintenance of the houses been finished according to schedule? She's really grilling them. As autumn is near, have we prepared enough waterproof materials to keep the roofs in order? And do we have enough fuel to keep things heated in the winter? The D and Dockyard got demoted to C, exactly. I'm reducing their grade.
Looking forward to your reply. Warm regards, your most loyal friend, Vila.
Oh, her sign-off is cute, though. Don't you mean
Mr.
promoted?
Monday.
In some ways, I suppose. Not in others. Vila folds each one and slips them into their envelopes. As she reaches for the last one, she realizes she has used every last page from the stack. She stares, half shocked, at the amount of thick envelopes before her. Think about all the costs for the stamps. The stamps! I didn't realize I had so much to say.
I'm afraid I'll have to cut down the pine tree in the garden for more paper if you keep writing this way.
Cute little teasing. Are those letters to Miss Windsong finished? I see you've already signed them, so I would suspect they are, yes? Actually, not yet. I'm not sure if she'd like to return to Rayashki. No, there's no way she would leave you. And I worry it might be too forward. I'm worried it might be too forward to ask her directly. That is such a relationship, uncertain relationship sort of thing, like you first met as internet GFBF, then one of you flown over, and then you're like, wow, you are definitely the love of my life. But you're like, oh my gosh, are we gonna have to do long distance? Oh no, ubu awa. The couple's exchanging mail, right? It's so cute. Vila is actually so considerate. She's so sweet. She doesn't want to bother her girlfriend, exactly. She's choosing her words carefully. She's mulling over her letter to her. Windsong is that ley lines researcher, right? I heard her presentation in HQ was a success. If so, maybe you might start by giving your congratulations. Namede's giving advice on this love letter. This is insane. His suggestions provoke no reaction from Vila. Vila's like, that's a garbage idea. Sorry, I don't write so very often. Maybe my suggestion isn't helpful. Maybe this is useless advice. Or maybe I'm like a blind squirrel.
Anyway.
Feel free to forget I said anything. Oh, he's such a worrier as well. No, actually, that was a good suggestion. The blind squirrel found the nut. Mr. Nameday? Huh? What? What kind of metaphor is this? The blind squirrel found the nut. Is she saying she's the blind squirrel and Windsong is the nut? The nut. Is she gonna eat her? Okay. I see. If you don't mind, please, I'll finish these, and you can send them all together. We're too dirty-minded for her metaphor. We've been ruined by internet culture. Take your time, I'll be sitting here waiting, killing time. Maybe I'll do some carvings with my knife. Yeah, I remember his little wood carvings when he was sharing with 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 too. Killing time. I don't know why I'm doing this. What are you doing, Mr. Nameday? What are you doing, you susser? You very sus man, you sus troubled man. The mountain of letters in front of him has grown to a daunting size. There's no way they're already dead, right, in Rayashki? There's no way the people of Rayashki are already dead, right? Due to the storm, there's no way. There's no way. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that to us. There's no way. They're not dead. No. The rest are not so lucky. There's no... There is no one to receive them? Not even to mark return to sender. All those words without anyone to read them. What? What? No! No! Wait, no! Wait! No! Wait, you're right, 𝐂𝐚𝐭. He was such a good guy. Everyone was so nice there. No, they fought so hard to keep living the way they wanted. And 𝐒𝐴vgeny sacrificed. No way. No way. Are the only people who survived Vila, the children, and Windsong, who might have gone back home? Questions that will never be answered. A powerless, futile anxiety burns inside him. Finally, he takes the letters from the top of the mountain and leaves with a tender sigh. Is that why they're not letting them go back? They're trying to find out what to do with them? Oh my gosh. That's why he wanted to convince them to join the foundation too. So they would have something else. Wait, this is so sad. Wait, the more I think about it, the more depressed I am. Oh my god. A letter to an old friend. To Windsong. They're trying to hide it from them. Yeah. Oh no, this is terrible. This is like the anime trope where someone, like some friend or something dies and you don't want to break the news. This is like Full Metal Alchemist where they don't want to tell the news about, what was that man's name? Hines? Huh? It started with an Hughes. Mr. Hughes dying. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Oh. Bertold's gonna laugh his ass and Zeno. Oh my god, why couldn't they take him? Ah, oh, this is so sad. A bad day for Rain. If you know Arcana, say Foundation makes Storm. No. This is horrible. As she ponders. The sunny corridor, tucked away from the bustle of the office, now serves as a classroom where Vila holds classes for the children. This music is too happy. Oh my god, this is gonna be... Oh god.
Children.
Did they get wiped out because of the storm? I think so. That's the only thing I can think of. Please repeat the rules one by one. Comrade Piotr. Oh, the children. First, no running, no horseplay. Second, don't climb out of the window. Okay, that's a good rule to have. A rule made very specially for you, Comrade Pisano. Okay. Next, Comrade Nina. Third, always raise your hand to ask questions. Oh, no, this is so sad.
I believe so.
Do not wander away without your comrades. Oh. Don't look for Vila on your own. Oh.
I believe so.
That's right, Comrade Avgust. Going out all alone is dangerous, even in a safe place like the Foundation. There is no place that is perfectly safe, and no place stays safe forever. No, don't say these words to me when we know what. I'll always be right here with you. And why? Why would you be looking for me? Did you stop writing, Vila?
Besides,
Mr. Raccoon isn't here today. Mr. Nameday has his own work to do, so do we. And our work today is to play chess, fold sea swallows, read books, and explore our own interests. Dismissed. Oh. Like a rocket at her word, the kids launch upwards, bouncing against the walls until only two remain. Avgust stands beside Nina, looking at her. The little girl wears a worried face.
What's wrong?
Everything. Does
Miss
Nina
Vila.
know? Is this like female intuition? Does Nina know?
when are we going back to Rayashki?
Oh.
I asked Mr. Nameday the same question, and he said soon. But how soon is soon?
Oh no.
Soon means tomorrow.
Oh god, Avgust, you're so silly.
Mom always said soon. It won't be long. Everything
Is
will
his
be
mother?
fine when you wake up tomorrow. So, I think they have the same meaning. Why?
But it's already tomorrow. It's been a lot of tomorrows, and we're still here.
I don't understand.
And I miss Mom. They all had families still. I think soon means that we will go home, that is for certain. But when will that be? I'm sorry, Nina. I shouldn't have said that.
Honesty is important. So, honestly, I don't know.
Now they don't have a mother. Oh no, don't say that word. But I'm sure that we will return home once it is safe. Mr. Nameday has been helping us with that. Though he shouldn't have to do these for us. Mr. Raccoon keeps going in and out. He left through the front hall, but he brings fewer things back every time.
Miss Vila, this is for you.
Avgust always says it's a sea swallow, but I say this is a paper plane. It's not as powerful as a real fighter jet. Oh,
Rare things are always more valuable, like
Eat
canned meat and sausages.
Suddenly the paper plane in Vila's hand becomes heavier than a real jet.
I'm sure you'll be able to take us home with this.
Oh my god, this is so sad. It is a folded paper or military grade steel. She can't tell. And nothing seems to fit as an answer. Oh, I'm sure she knows something's wrong. This is indeed a well-made plane.
This is a sea swallow, an eternal soul. It will fly
Oh my god.
far enough to reach the town.
Can it take us all back to... Oh, Nina! You chill, you sweet summer child. I miss everyone. We will go home. Yay, I've practiced my paper folding, so I can make really good stuff now. I want to make one for Uncle Canute! But we're running out of paper Mr. Nameday bought us.
Vila.
We're running out of eternal souls. Could we give him other things that are like an eternal soul? Something he can fold into more sea swallows and other things?
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
What do you call paper eternal souls? Souls are for people, not paper. I once read a story about a Rayashki princess to my sister. The princess traded her fishtail and her voice for a pair of legs, but she didn't get what she wanted and turned into foam. I don't like that story. The princess is like Ivan the Fool. She doesn't make sense. Vila is not Ivan the Fool. Oh!
I'm not referring to Miss Vila. She's not a princess. Besides,
She is a
the book
princess.
says Rayashki will
To us.
eventually turn into foam because they don't have an eternal soul.
Oh, that's what they were talking about with other mermen.
That's not Miss Vila's case.
Finding their
She
eternal
must have
soul.
one.
No, paper is the same. Paper is the name we give souls, Vila told me. Amused by their discussion, Vila decides it's best not to intervene. Piotr, though, is anxious. As oldest boy, he feels he must break up any fights. To keep everyone in line, Vila taps him on the shoulder to reassure him. This is so sad. The sound of the telegraph and typewriter harmonizes, echoing in this little room. Wearing headphones, Nameday is listening to the telegram and transcribing it through the typewriter. What's the news from outside? I wish to hold your hand tightly. Oh, wait a second. What's he doing? Wait, what is he doing exactly? Is he, is he writing a love letter? What is he doing? Why is it in reversed order? Your most loyal yet worst friend. Decrypting a letter. Ah, Windsong. Is he decrypting the letter that Vila sent to Windsong? What is this? It's a love letter? Wait a second. What? Huh? Do you know how telegrams work? No. What's a telegram? Like, do you get like a message through the telephone and then you have to write it down? What is that? Windsong to Vila. No, it's so cute. They use Morse code. Wait a second. They use these things during the war, like the tap, 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 and then you have to listen and hear what is being tapped out and then you write it out, right? Decode a message, basically. This is so... Oh my gosh. Familiar footsteps approach, followed by a knock. Bro is totally eavesdropping. He's being weird. Nameday concentrates fully on the incoming telegram, having no idea of the coming intrusion. He's like transcribing and snooping in this gay love letter. Therefore, it may be best to give up the idea of returning to Rayashki.
Mr. Nameday.
That is all I can say for now, but I believe you're strong enough to face the truth and won't rush into reckless decisions. Maybe you're still not aware of the full extent of it. Is the Foundation like just blocking all news of the storm and the outside world to better do damage control right now? They're just intercepting all the letters. That sound, is that a typewriter? It's Miss Vila. He silently screams, realizing it's too late to hide either the letter or the telegraph. No, she must not see. I heard your voice. Sorry to bother you, but I really need to know. When can we... She's gonna give him a smackdown. I can sense it already. She's gonna shake the truth out of him. Oh, finally some demure and mindful reverse playthrough. Been waiting for this, that's right, Kiryu. You know, here we are the most demure, most mindful of them all. They don't give any information outside Foundation members. It's mandatory. I mean, at this point in the timeline, people within the Foundation were also committing suicide because of the storm. Yes, that's right. The fear. Rather going on your own merit. Not your own merit, but on your own terms rather than be taken by the storm. The storm's side effects are so horrifying though, so I don't blame them. Enigma doing what? Proceed to take us off stylish gloves and smacks a mother effer. She does have a whole painting set on her right arm too, so those would make for some good weapons. Big says Vila is disappointed with you, Nameday. Exactly. Exactly. Is it time for the truth? It won't be the town you remember, or the utopia we tried to build. The storm has no. Oh. No! This is awful. Everything's terrible. The world is a terrible place. The reverse 1999 is, oh god, how could they? Right before their 1-year Annie, they dropped this update on you. Can you believe it? Think about it, everyone. Right before the 1-year Annie, they have First, the Isolde patch, the most depressing patch we've had thus far. And then they have this one, the Farewell to Rayashki, which I thought was going to be like a nice kumbaya situation to give contrast to the Isolde story. I thought it's like, okay, we're building a utopia, there's going to be some challenges, but it's about teamwork and togetherness. While Isolde's story was like a really good contrast, right? Because it was about how lonely she felt and how she felt all these demons in her head, but everyone was using her and shaping her how they wanted. And here instead, it's all about like togetherness, which is really beautiful. But now, now, they kind of killed all the togetherness. So, 37 story was pretty uplifting, was it? Was it? Don't worry, it gets worse. What? This is a farewell, not a save the day and then. I thought it was going to be farewell to the old times, like farewell to the times where they had to rely on Xeno. And let's build something new, a new Rayashki together. Listen, 1.7 gave us tragic Yuri, 1.8 gives us wholesome Yuri, but doomed narrative. Pick your poison. When will we have peace? After this, there are many ways to interpret Farewell, Rayashki. For me, 2.0's story, kind of good ending. Oh my gosh. Rayashki is the price for a healthy Yuri. That's so doomed. That's so doomed. I can't believe they're doing this. I was so sure it was going to be a happy story this patch because of what we've been through. Stage 6 reality. Nothing can be hidden forever. A hard lesson for the struggling name day to accept as he scrambles across his desk. The typewriter is still working, and Vila is one step away. Mr. Name Day? What is that? A telegraph and a typewriter? Could this be a telegram from Rayashki? But how would they have gotten it out? We never replaced our machine. What could that possibly... Oh, is it because they never replaced the machine that they couldn't get letters from Rayashki? Because the storm side effects should have taken at least a few days, right? Oh, that's even more sad if I think about it like that. Like, they couldn't even... That is... Oh, this is so depressing. Oh my god, Name Day, why are you saying this? This is so stupid. No, it's my brother. It's actually from my brother. What are you saying, Name Day? What are you saying? He's so bad. Oh no. Storm syndrome happened. How many hours before the storm? 24 hours before the storm. Fling spaghetti. Yeah. Make a distraction. Fling some spaghetti at her. And then say, Parmigiano. I think that would work very well, actually. I would be very distracted by someone flinging spaghetti at me and then yelling, Parmigiano. I support it. I support it. Of course, I don't blame you, but you kind of interrupted our private moment. Vila squints, eyes glimmering. Rusalki have extraordinary physical abilities, including sharp eyesight. Reading the print on the typed letter isn't effortless as a glance. Your most loyal, yet worst friend. Friend? Windsong.
But
I don't intend to accuse you, but I admit I am confused. Is your brother Windsong? We would have been better off with the spaghetti. We would have been better off with the spaghetti. Can he convince her that his brother is Windsong? It's not like that, Miss Vila. I'm just... I know. I'm only teasing. No need for theatrics. Now, would you let me read it? She's going in. I don't suggest you to. Oh, every message or letter the Foundation receives needs to be examined by us. Unfortunately, you can't read it now. This one is still being translated, so I haven't submitted it yet.
The era of censorship is long gone, sir.
Did anyone spot the Apple PC in the
Why
back?
are you nervous?
Really? I need to take a look.
It's only a letter from a friend. How dangerous could it be?
Very.
Look, it says, I wish to hold your hand tightly.
Yeah, because you're gay.
Terrifying.
For each other.
Isn't it?
Terrifying. Honestly. I'm gonna cry. Name day falls silent and sick with the telegraph's staccato rhythm. The tension in the room thickens with a growing moment of silence.
If you insist, just go on.
He's given up.
It is your letter and your right, after all.
Oh my god. The problem is, I know she's strong enough, but why did this have to happen to them?
I'm so happy to hear from you finally. I was so worried that it might be even worse news when I opened the envelope. After all, that's all I have received these days. It took me quite some time to prepare myself and read it through. After that, I sent you this telegram immediately. First, I am so glad to know you and your little warriors are doing well.
Oh, it really is her and the children.
It really cheers me up after all this bad news.
Oh, no.
However, I'm still confused by your decision. You're going back to Rayashki. But don't you know? It won't be the town you remembered, or the utopia we tried to build. The storm has changed everything. It seems the Foundation has concealed the truth from you.
Oh my god.
But as your friend, I feel I'm obliged to tell you. As far as I know, the chaos caused by the storm has been around for a long time. Wherever it goes, every building and each person there will be reversed. By reversed, I mean they've vanished.
So everything's gone.
I have not visited Rayashki yet, but I've been to
Everything and
many other
everyone.
places it has struck. I saw what comes from the storm with my own
Thanos.
eyes. Think about it. Everyone you know may have vanished, and that once thriving town may only be a ruin now. If anything remains at all. I'm not exaggerating. This is a common fate for places impacted by the storm.
Oh, the storm. A word she has heard from Name Day, now standing before her with guilt etched into his petrified face.
So this is
Oh,
the truth of the storm.
Isn't it, Mr. Name Day? Actually, the storm doesn't need to be as serious as Miss Windsong said in her letter. See? You, Avgust, and other kids are safe in the Foundation. Not vanished, not reversed. That doesn't really help at all. His voice gets softer and softer, fading until the next sentence fails to emerge at all. Despite the ability to transform a thing by speaking a name, he finds no name, no word, suitable for the moment.
It sounds like things have changed there. Changed for the worse. Am I right?
Vila tiptoes and gently taps Nameday on the shoulder. Changed, yes, but it will likely not be as chaotic and ruined as your mind as you might imagine from Windsong's letter. Well, I suppose that isn't the point. It's only that I think you should consider staying here, even after this letter. Oh my god, no, my baby! Startled by the sound of miniature contemplation, they turn around and see the least likely person to be there. Avgust!
Avgust.
When did you... What are those in your hand? Can they grow them back as sunflowers? Can they become sunflower people? What are we gonna do here, huh? Avgust raises the envelope in his hand as if holding up a flag. Is that a letter from Rayashki?
Look, Vila! So many.
Oh my god, this is so depressing. I don't like this.
You're here for them, right?
Is it all the letters she was writing to have sent? What are they? All her unsent letters piling up at the corner. Avgust doesn't know what he has found. To him, it's only a trophy, a means to another flight of sea swallows.
Oh.
This is even sadder. These ones are wearing
Everything will
black
be
dots.
all right.
We can use these for dotted sea swallows. We can make so many new things. What do you mean, Avgust? What do you mean? Bassano and Nina will be so happy. What do you mean?
Hereby declare that you are all eternal souls.
Avgust.
Oh, God. These are not eternal souls. It will be fine. Avgust is right, Mr. Nameday. They could be anything we think they are, including eternal souls. There's nothing special anymore. They aren't going to be of any other use. I'm sorry.
You don't have to. As I said, you have your job to do. And
She's so strong. How is she?
I also have
don't-
mine, even
What
in
is
this
she-
situation.
I suppose we're lucky you didn't send them. Now the children have some more paper. I come up. Guys, that was horrible. That was so. She's so considerate, it makes me feel guilty. Yes, it's her mindset. Even if all falls to ruin, at least we tried. I think that's what keeps her going. But it's like I feel like the storm happening is such a it's it's so out of nowhere. Like they expected it to go to ruin, like maybe the coal industry thing, the coal resources aren't enough, like something like that, right? But at least they thought it would all be together, or it would be a choice, or through some of their actions, and having it just being taken away like that. But I guess it is the same as any natural disaster just coming by, right? and just losing everything, your homes, the people you've loved, the people you've known all your life, just like that. I feel like we all knew that Vila would be strong enough, that she would be able to get through this. But it's just so sad. I feel like no matter what, they're gonna want to go back, though. I don't think they're gonna stay in the Foundation. I feel like no matter what, they'll want to go back to Rayashki, even if there's nothing left there. This is so sad! Oh. Under the warm sun. That is so sad too. Why are the titles even sad? I feel sad just thinking about Time seems to be frozen in the utility room. The sound of breathing is the only sign of its passage. Yeah, Vila's amazing. Staring at the pile of letters between them, both Vila and Name Day realize that their problem demands answers.
Well?
Comrade Windsong did not say whether it was a good idea to return. As I just asked, would you consider staying here, even after knowing what was in this letter?
See? Your question shows you don't think the truth will stop me. Looks like neither of us have changed our minds.
Vila shakes her head, taking the letter off the typewriter. You know I'm still going, and I know you prefer for us to stay here.
Alright, since you know the truth, I won't keep it from you any further. Are you setting off tomorrow?
If possible, sure. We've waited for too long. Too long not to know. All I want is a chance to see it with my own eyes. Yeah, it is a sense of closure.
Okay.
Even if they don't try to rebuild, they have to go. Remember I told you what happened that day when the storm fell? That Avgust went out alone to take a look? Yeah, I remember, but back then I didn't know much about the storm, less even than what I know now. I thought he just got lost. Yeah, what happened with Avgust then? I had no idea that he might have seen. Vila looks to Avgust, who is taking each letter from its envelope and piling them up. Their different layers, one after another, begin to resemble, at least in the mind of Avgust, a layered cake.
Hey!
A Napoleon cake.
Vila.
Avgust, are you insane? You saw? What did he see? Thank you for the cake, but did you forget what I said, Comrade Avgust? Don't go out alone. But since you're here for these eternal souls, I think we can help.
Besides,
I didn't leave my comrades. He points at the door. They see the edge of some clothes hidden behind the door frame, accompanied by grouchy whispers. No, this is so sad. This is so... Are you kidding me? They've been listening this whole time. I don't think they understand what happened, though. Not this music, too. This music is terrible for children. What do you expect? Comrade Avgust told us to come. Let's just go in already. I had no idea we had so many listeners.
Children!
Come out, all of you. Piotr, Pasano, Nina, and anyone else you've got with you, too. I have something that I must tell you.
Miss Vila.
Oh, they don't know. They don't understand. I know what you want to ask, and yes, we're going home. And if all goes well, we will be going home tomorrow. The hard-packed snow crunches under the weight of feet, big and little, as the team led by Vila inch closer to home once again.
Vila?
Why didn't we come back home from the pier? Turtles in the sea place their houses there and then go on shore.
We're not going home for good, Comrade Avgust.
Oh.
This is just,
Oh, God.
a visit. Just like the ones Comrade Windsong used to make, remember?
Then, are we guests? Does that mean we stay in the hotel tonight? But there are still houses for us, right?
Besides,
I can't see the pier or the statue from here. All the rooftops and the snow become one. The snow has covered everything. We're here. Because this is the best place to see all of Rayashki.
But
I see nothing. No pier, no statue. They're gone.
both sea foam and snow all eventually vanish. Vanish. Is that the word?
I don't know. There are a lot of questions that I can't answer. Besides, I'm not always right.
Avgust falls deep into his own mind, but Nina cautiously takes Vila's hand and asks her in a trembling voice. Miss Vila, wasn't the mine on our way home? But this doesn't look like the way home anymore. It's strange. I just want to see Mama again, and then we can go back to the SPDM with Pisano.
Why? Miss Vila, is this really Rayashki?
Vila holds her hand even tighter. This time she doesn't bend down to wipe the tears from the little girl's face. Oh! There's no soft word of comfort left in her, only hard truth. There was a path from here down to the town. During snowy days, people would tie red tape on the trees to mark their way home. But now, she sees only white. No colors at all except the sunlight reflecting off the snow. The road home is gone.
Yes. This is still Rayashki.
A moment later, she turns around. Let's go, children. It's getting cold out. It's time to go back.
Vila?
Is the visit over, Vila? Yes, it's over.
Madam,
Mr. Nameday.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nameday. Just as we agreed yesterday, I will join the Foundation. You're more than welcome, but please, if you need, you can spend some more time here. Thank you. That's thoughtful of you. But it won't be necessary. That... Are you insane? That was so depressing. Hello, Lord Elisa. Welcome in. I hope you've been doing well. Sapphire, hello, hello. I'm from the Strategic Investment Department. Do you have something to invest in? Something to invest in. Something to invest in. Something to invest in. We need some therapy. We need some therapy lessons for everyone. Can you invest in therapy? Some therapeutic products. There's still more. There is still more. There's one more part left. This one is the last chapter. Hope you've been doing well. Thank you, I have. We are extremely depressed right now, though. Our therapist is currently being detained. Exactly. We need a therapist. Is that how investments work? Otherwise, I guess some NVIDIA stocks would also work. We're looking for the market. Let's ask that one therapist from Vienna. Wait. I heard she dropped a lot of her clients. When I finished the story, I could not stop crying. When Nina started talking, my eyes. Well, the Amber Lord did strike the hammer. Ooh. That therapist is on the run according to 1.9 trailer. Oh, remember last time I introduced the therapy corner for all the interns? We have a therapy corner in the basement now. And I got us a therapy rock for everyone to pass along and hold while they're sitting in the therapy corner. So, you know what? I'm amazing. I sense that we would need that therapy rock. Sapphire, would you like to invest in our new product, the Therapy Rock? We're looking to expand our line of therapy rocks. What you do with the rock to find therapeutic release is up to you, but please know that the Therapy Rock is a great companion for all. Let's all share the rock as we rock back and forth. Everyone just has like one finger on the rock so everyone can gather around this tiny rock together. Everyone has like some part of them touching the rock. The rock is crushed just like me. Have you all been trying to sit on the rock? What is this? How did you crush the rock? Excuse me? It's a mindfulness reflection space. Ah, beautiful, wonderful, very demure of you. Whenever I want to use Therapy Rock, someone else is using it. We need like check-in and check-out times for the therapy corner. Limit of 2 hours for each visit. He said a rock is a bit too plain for therapy. Oh, when we get enough of an investment, we're going to draw some pink little ooh-woo blushy lines on the therapy rock though. Doesn't that sound very enticing, Sapphire? Don't you want a therapy rock to have some cute little ooh-woo pink lines on it to say blushy, blushy, blush? Don't you want that? Like I have some of that on my face, but like it'll be even cuter on our therapy rock. Like, look at my little ooh-woo blushy, blushy lines. Don't you want that on our therapy rock? Think about the people. Yeah. Yes, but I value oaths more than result. An oath. Like the Hippocratic Oath? I suppose our therapy rock should abide by the Hippocratic Oath if it's providing services to the people. So my oath to rock therapy is keep going. Just keep going. I guess we all must just keep going. You're right. No matter how much we've lost, we must just keep going. Patagonia is part of our share anyway. Why not extract from that? A sapphire lord is frightening. I named the wrong firefly! I can't believe you're doing this to me. Can you? We must keep going. Final part. Stage 8. A song for the teacher. You're the Stellaround Hunters here.
Hey!
A sea swallow. Avgust holds a half-crumpled paper plane over his head, imitating a bird in flight. All those unsent letters, just the same as any other waste paper, the building materials for folding birds and frogs. That's not right. You shouldn't fold it that way. Use these math papers to make dotted frogs, the ones that can jump if you flick them. But we already have so many frogs.
No fighting!
Oh, Pyotr is stepping up. I wasn't. I'm just saying he used the wrong paper. It's okay, Pisano. We still have lots of paper. These seem nice. These aren't too crumbly.
Comrade Avgust, use this. Thank you, Comrade Nina. I think this sea swallow will do just fine. It's a little crumpled and looks a bit dirty. But these battle scars are like medals for a hero. Just like the one that
Oh my
saved our
God.
town.
Brother, child, sunflower kid, please. I want to show it to Vila. Vila. Before his friends could answer, Avgust is in a full sprint towards the adults on the other end of the corridor. I don't know why I said adults, like adults. Noticing him coming, Vila opens her arms, but her duty as a teacher overrides her welcome. Don't run in the corridor, Comrade Avgust.
What's wrong?
She's the only person they have now.
Look, see?
This is my sea swallow. It has been in many battles and flown for a long, long way. It's very tired and wants some rest. So I wanted to rest here with you. The crumpled paper plane lands in Vila's palm. Oh, thank you, Comrade Avgust.
It will be treated the way a heroic sea swallow deserves. I promise.
Heroic.
That.
What do you think? Perhaps it might like to rest on this notebook? Say hates kids. Refer to Avgust as sunflower kid now. I'm just traumatized. Since you're here, Comrade Avgust, I must confirm with you, are all of you prepared for the
I don't
SPDM?
understand.
Me either, really. What do we need to prepare? You must have all the things you want to take with you and study your schedule so you will know where to go. Maybe Nina would like to know what the classroom there is like.
I have my friends, and that's all I need.
Aww, that's not really true, but that's a good thing. That's what Pisano said too. What about your Pikachu onesie, huh? You need that to sleep, don't you? You're all brave little comrades. Ms. Vila, I assure you that SPDM is one of the safest places in the world. You don't have to worry. The children will need to learn how to protect themselves sooner or later. I'm only a teacher. I can't protect them forever.
Vila?
Oh. Aren't you coming with us? That's right. But you're a Rusaki. Are you returning to the sea? There's no way, right? Surprise jumps across. There's no way, right?
What?
Oh my god, she scared me. But will I be able to see you again if you turned into foam? How could foam be turned back into Vila again? Put her in the dehydrator, I don't know.
No, that isn't so.
In the air fryer, in the air fryer. The air fryer fixes everything.
But
you said the eternal soul is just another name. You said you don't have it, and the princess didn't have it either. Join Vila in the sea. Oh my god. They've already been influenced to like do those plain heroic moves, and now they're gonna be influenced to go into the sea with her.
Kids.
Rock therapy, I need more treatment.
The eternal soul
is nothing. It's only a name. Something that could be given to anything. It doesn't have substance. You can't touch it or catch it. How can something you can't even touch turn me into foam? I haven't before, and I won't now. Anyway, I won't be going back to the sea. Did I just hear say put a Vila in the air fryer? Well, yes, you did. Vila bends down, looking into Avgust's confused eyes. I'm doubling down on that. Put Vila in the air fryer. Do it.
I had the same thought at the beginning. That it could be anything I believed it to be. But maybe it didn't even exist at all. I saw how barriers were broken and hate driven out from that town. That's why I thought our Rayashki was eternal and the people were all good souls. But now, I understand that's not true.
What is true? You are. Me? Am I the eternal soul?
No, not you alone, but all of you. You are
I got
the next
chills when the
generation of
music
Rayashki,
started.
the survival of our people and our dreams, a future that will not be altered or reversed. As long as we have you, those who sacrifice themselves will never truly die, and the eternal soul will continue to exist for us and for them.
So for me, the eternal soul is nothing and everything. Sounds a little like my arcane skill. Remember that sofa? It returned to a simple toy in only a few moments.
It's just a small trick, I'm afraid. Far from eternal.
Please stop with the dramatic BGMs, right? I have chills all over my arms right now. Thanks for the example, Mr. Name Day. yeah, thanks for that sofa example. Thank you. Perhaps I made it too complicated. Did you understand what I mean, Comrade Avgust? Avgust doesn't reply immediately. With him, it is never easy to tell whether he's fallen back into his own little world. What? Oh, Hapsalon, welcome to the Rinterns.
But
you get to touch the therapy rock. But if I can see it, how can it be nothing? What do you mean, Avgust? I don't think anyone has ever seen a soul.
But I saw yours. It's golden like the sun.
Who is this child? Vila turns to the direction Avgust showing her. The morning sun has climbed high, spilling into the open corridor and stretching the silhouette of Vila's body. Golden light surrounds her, outlining her shadow with a splash of warm yellow, a projection of sparkling. Then at the edge of her shadow, a familiar face. She got them curves though.
Miss Vila!
Windsong! Guys! and the rocks? Very good. We need the rocks. That art is genius. The art director needs a raise. They do. Our girlfriend. Oh. Oh. Our little Avgust is here too, and a gentleman that I'm afraid I don't know. Hello to you too. Oh, hello. You must be Miss Windsong. I saw your letter that traumatized everyone. Yes, that's right. I've come to prepare a lecture for the Far East branch. Windsong! The little family. It's good to see you too, Miss Windsong. I'm certain the children will be happy that they can attend one of your lectures before they go to the SPDM.
Now, let's go join the children.
Windsong is her eternal
Like we
soul,
used to do.
yeah! The end. Ah! Ah! This is a cruel and unusual world. Oh my god. Oh, let me put a BGM on. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. All right, everyone. Yippee! Yes, yes, yippee. Yep, yep, pee. Okay, it sounds... It sounds a little weird when I split up like yip and pee, so let's not do that again. Farewell, Rayashki, indeed. Thanks for watching. Bro, what's with reverse and yuri couples comparing each other to something deep AF? First you sold 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐭 the key to her door, and now this exactly! Exactly! That is, oh my gosh. Wow, her popping up right then. And her silhouette, the mermaid silhouette, Burusaki. Mr. Little Avgust could see it the whole time. And a familiar face. Ah! Found her. People who didn't do the event. People who did the event happy. People who did Vila's story. Exactly. That's exactly true, actually. Everyone who just did the main event were like, oh yeah, so happy. Is this, you know, like when you're in visual novels and you choose your outcome and it's like, do you choose to continue forward in Vila's story? Do you choose not to? And then you either get the good ending or the bad ending. So did we truly win, everyone? Did we truly win? We could have lived our lives without knowing this. Do they continue on from this point on in Windsong's story, or do they go for like the parallel timeline, like her discovering about the storm and things like that? Because can you imagine like people skipping Vila's story and going to Windsong's and it's just all fine? You must do Windsong's next. You will have a chance to experience for yourself. Oh my god, what do you mean experience for myself? Like experience kissing another girl for myself, or like experience the storm for myself? Which one? Experiencing the actual event for myself. Windsong still got like a day and a half if you want. That's it? Wait, guys. When does it end? Wait. I'm logging in right now. It ends that soon? But the update isn't until Thursday. 6 days, oh my god. I'm actually starting the game right now. I had it on standby. That's hell you're walking into. It's like all the people who did the Vila character story to the people who just finished the event. And they're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the Vila character story. Like a few weeks ago when it was about to end, they're like, I'm not sure. And then everyone who did it's like, that is hell you're walking into. With wide-eyed, darkened look. That's hell you're walking into. All of them just traumatized. It's so full of hope, is it though? Is it truly? I'm clicking through a little bit. Where am I? What is? Oh, is the Windsong one called the Silver Knot? Silver Knot. Wait, she looks amazing in the splash art. Have you guys looked at her splash art? She looks like a 90s model with the little booty touche, the high waist pants, the clothing style even a little bit. Coat on, shake off the snow, hills and valleys. She has roamed every step through high and low. I don't know how I feel about that description either. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. It could go either way. Could go happy, could go sad. My god. When they archive the story, those that don't know, those that know. This is so depressing! I can't believe they did this to us. This is so rude. This is so rude. They die happy for sure. I don't know about that. With the beginning of the story, with everyone's veins turning into wires and they can't even plug it in. It's not a USB compatible. Windsong's story is nice read, but not as important as Vila's story, which is literally the epilogue to the event story. Yeah, I remember because I knew, well, I didn't know. I knew it would be really difficult for us to squeeze in Vila's character story before it ended. And I was like, you know, maybe it's a skip. Maybe it's a skip, you know? I like the earlier character stories before the sold one. A lot of them were nice, but not necessary. Not necessary, right? They were like really nice little add-ons that's like, oh, you could choose to do them or not. But then you guys were all like, oh, it's the epilogue to the event. But I was thinking when all of you told me that, I was like, what else is there left to the event? Like, they had their happy ending. We already had a blood sacrifice from Evgeny to feed the land, and the land should prosper and the fields should be blossoming. The wheat should be flourishing for the next 20 years until we sacrifice another virgin bride, I suppose. I was like, oh, you know, the epilogue to the event. Maybe like they're a successful coal operation now. They have children together now. Like maybe we sprout like 20 years in the future and Avgust is old now and Avgust has his own sunflower field. I was thinking more on those lines when you guys mentioned epilogue. That's what I imagine when I hear the word epilogue. I can't believe they did this to us. The event is titled Farewell Rayashki. I thought it meant more like in a metaphorical, kind of poetic way, like farewell to our past where we relied on others. Hello to who we are now. Hello to what we make Rayashki. Instead, no, we're actually never going back there. I can't believe we're never going back. Timegate stuff does suck, but it does make those events feel special, it's true. I think people forget about the storm during this event. Yes! Poetic and literal. If the story ends in a happy ending and there is still more story to read, you know it's Depression 99. Farewell happiness. Hello darkness, my old friend. Figurative and literal, love it. It's over. It's over. And then the Xeno antidote serves as a second epilogue. Xeno antidote, which is that exactly? I'm not sure if I saw it. Is it during this event it came out or was it before? I don't think I I saw it. Oh, is it the actual thing that's called Antidote? Is it? I'm not sure. It's still active. Starring Bertolt. It's up now. I'm just flipping through the events page right now. There's Polar Town, which is the YouTube to you, so I don't think it's that. There's Journey to More Punk, which is the rerun. There's the Antidote, where it says, inside the penumbra can. You know, that's the first time I've ever read that word out loud. Or even in my mind. Whenever I saw that on my screen, my mind would glaze over it. Penumbra can. Covered in a layer of dust are stories buried in the depths of time. Is it in that one? Is it in there? That we get the Xeno story? Then there's Silverknot, which is Windsong's. Yes. Ah, okay. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how much we can get through next week. Well, that was depressing. How's our therapy rock holding up? How's our therapy rock holding up? Is everyone holding on? Well. But I must say, these character stories are insane. Like, what happened in the writer's room? What happened? Are they going, like, is it because it's after summer, they're going through a period of depresso espresso? But it can't be because we're on global server. What is this? Did they write this during the winter? It's like, I just imagining a round table in a writer's room or like in a group Discord call and everyone's like, you know what? Kill everyone. Kill everyone. Overcooked. Move hug devs. Drink our tears for sustenance. We know what they look like now. After the 1 year live stream, we know what they look like now. Don't think they can escape. We know that the CEO looks like a rocket. Hunt down every rocket and bring them down. We require more minerals. A literal rocket. Writers, they shall know pain. I'm sure they're smiling and giggling while watching our reaction. They're evil. But I'm glad I didn't actually skip over this. Today I was debating whether we should just go for the Windsong character story instead and whether this was actually that important. Well, I'm glad you guys told me to at least watch this. So thank you so much for destroying my happiness. Yeah, well, not trust chat. We want to give you depression. I see. Wow, thank you. Appreciate. Well, I'm gonna eat some ice cream now. Oh, I'm gonna eat some of my Japanese snacks. A reminder that our Japanese Sakura-ko and Tokyo treat boxes for the Lunar New Year. Not the Lunar New Year. What am I saying? The Mid-Autumn Festival. The Mid-Autumn Festival? The Mid-Autumn Festival? The last chance to buy them is on the 15th, so if you want to nab them, check out the description box for the links. The pizza ad. Remember the pizza ad? God, no! Everyone goes to that pizza place. What was it even? What was that pizza place? Pizza Joe's? What is it? Pizza John's? No. Get snackies. Heck yeah, let's get ice cream. It feels like an ice cream kind of night. It does. Caesars, yeah. Caesars is trying to kibosh my Sakura-ko Tokyo Tree ads. But thank you so much for coming by. Please hold on to the therapy rock. It needs us just like we need them. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be starting a new game. A non-gacha game. Can you believe it? No gacha that I'm aware of. Are there hidden microtransactions? Maybe. I'm not sure. But tomorrow we are going to be starting Class of '09. I've heard a lot about it and a lot of people recommended it to me. So let's see how that goes, shall we? Let's see how that goes. Back to our schooling days. What kind of student was little Miss Saerin? Was she a good girl? Did I kick people in the face? If they stole my eraser? We'll find out tomorrow, shall we? I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. Bye bye now. What? Special thanks to Marui for immortalizing the depression. I'm gonna go cry now. Very well. Rayashki. Wait, Class of '09 is a depressing game too? Muhammad, please.